Thank you. Wow, impressive. 300 or maybe 250. Great minds today from 25 countries. There is so much talent here. Imagine how much time it will take me to thank you one by one for being here. But I have just 5 minutes, so I will just say thank you for making this gathering possible. Now please tell me and raise your hand who is from HR L&D company. All right, and who is from school? All right, who is an expert? Okay. All right, fewer expert, but I think all of you are. Well, this mix is what is really unique at Merit Summit. We have definitely gathered different people from HR and executive education. So you may wonder where I am, but now I have been presented, so I will not do it myself. But what you don't know, or maybe you know from my accent, is I'm French. How is it important? Well, it is not, except that we are not always on time and a bit talkative. This is our Latin culture. So I may take 2 minutes extra for my speech, but you will still have an extremely structured conference. And this is the business rigor of our North European culture. France has this uniqueness to be at the cross of those two cultures. And you, what is your uniqueness? During 2 days of learning, brainstorming, and networking, you will be able to position yourself, your organization culture, by benchmarking some of the 100 companies present in Lisbon. How do you manage your talent? How do you train your staff? In 30 years, 70% of our current jobs will probably disappear. Most car companies may bankrupt, as we will not need to own any car, but just order one for the day with the software. Insurance companies will have massive trouble because self-driving cars will be 1% safer with less car accidents. If Tesla AI computer can read the roads, IBM Watson provides legal advice and diagnose disease faster and more accurately than humans. What will happen to those related professions? Does any of you know if we can replace all those jobs? At least we know that most adults will have to go for a career change and will have to be trained. Always on learning is the topic of this conference, because change is the only constant in this world. Computers are already better than humans. What if camera could scan all of you now, read your mind, and display your feelings just right behind me? We can meet at Merit 2020 and see how it works. Today an app can scan you and tell you about your mood, so another one may tell you if I'm lying. Now, imagine the recruitment process with such a tool and the famous question, are you really motivated to join us? All this is for tomorrow. This is why we're all here, to discuss trends in a fast-changing world and the consequences for our organizations and the learning. Uber does not own any cars, but are now the biggest taxi company in the world. Airbnb is now the biggest hotel company in the world, although they don't own any properties. What does that common with you? The corporate world hosts the biggest classrooms in the world without having any school nor teachers. Your staffs are students forever. Professors now fly and come to your offices to teach from everywhere in the world. Technology allows online teaching, and our HR become program directors. A Merit survey carried 3 months ago with over 100 European companies revealed or confirmed that employees today have a passion to learn and to develop. But in a new learning style, they expect a level of service with personalized environment and real-time coaching. What can be better for your employees than having in your office the most recognized teachers who have designed the future of HR, or leadership, and did 10 years of research with the entire team. Tomorrow, our merit keynote speaker, Dave Ulrich, professor of business, University of Michigan, is one of them. He will tell you how an organization can have 4 times the impact on business performance compared to individual talent. It's not anymore about the workforce, but also about the workplace. The war for talent is not enough. The organization and the process do matter even more. Personalization is the future of education for high school, for business school, and for executive world. We all need to adapt our ways of teaching and learning. If not, Mark Zuckerberg will find a way to implant some memory cards in our brains. I hope you will find out here how the world of executive education and the corporate one can work together for a better future. I would like to invite companies to visit our exhibition with 25 of the best schools in the world, and they have a lot to tell you. For instance, yesterday, 2 workshops were conducted by HEC and IE Business School, and it's the second one. I have learned something that makes me very happy, and my conference is already a success. What I've learned is my kid, who's 5 years old, may live forever. How that possible? He said that we are 1 generation away from finding our cells rejuvenate. And some cancer cells are already never dying. This is according to a Portuguese scientist. So that's such a great news. This means that we all have a chance to live forever. Can you imagine the consequence for the learning? Finally, I wish to warmly thank our sponsors, Turismo de Lisboa, Nova School of Business and Economics, Católica Lisbon, EM Lyon Business School, HEC Paris, Lancaster University Management School, Alliance Manchester School, and SEED. A great merci to our 50 guest speakers for sharing their knowledge and inspiration. And now please welcome the merit team without whom the summit would never have been possible. A round of applause for Kremena, Rumi, Chloe, Sevda, Diraj, Milica. You did a really great job. Thank you.